position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Michigan Wolverines. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Michigan Wolverines offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The give out of the gun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Morrison. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, to throw. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in, it's Barnes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Motion from the wide receiver. On third down, he drops the throw. Grab near the marker, it's straight. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The option look. Now the toss. Touchdown, Michigan! Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Northwestern Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Northwestern will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. No fair catches here, looking for room. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Quick strike complete.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that.
There he goes! And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And how about the bounce back for this QB? He's already got more passing yards right now than he had all last game. Nice job not getting down, not getting negative, not letting one bad game turn to 2. Nice bounce back already in this next game.
Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll keep it himself. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It's first down from the 11. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Wolverines! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Navy. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, running back on the move. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Gets rid of it. Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
That's the one danger defensively when you want to play zone coverage, because you leave a lot of windows and pockets out on the field. And if the offensive quarterback find one, they could hurt you. And you saw it right there on the crossing.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's straight. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Finds his man, it's Barnes. Breaks into the open. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after a big play up top.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the...
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Michigan. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Northwestern right back to the line. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Off the play fake on first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
This time they'll go to the running game. They get him on the ground, but they'll move the chains. First down, Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They'll run play action. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. Northwestern will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. Turning it on! Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
He's got it. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives. It's a seam wide open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Northwestern wants to go quickly.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Makes the grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Dead center perfect. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's going to bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Michigan offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead now.
Yeah, and the defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They go to the ground. He has the 1st and still on his feet. On the move at the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. 1st down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Makes the grab on the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Trying play action. He wants it all. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern! Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, it's a 1-possession game, down 21-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big 10 action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Oregon. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going to take off, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Punt is on its way. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Lost a throw on 1st down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He's got him. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Irwin. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. That should be the final play of the first half. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll open the second half on the ground. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Wildcats want to crank the tempo. Off play action. Gets it out quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Northwestern will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Caught in the backfield. It's Drake. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Irwin. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Caught near the sticks. It's Irwin. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll move the tight end. Trying the left side. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Wildcats can really attack on this second and short. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. With the catch, it's Drake. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Drake. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
On to kick it away.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines have it with a first and goal. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Michigan! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything, and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Troy is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Irwin. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Got his man. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The give to the tailback. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get down.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. off the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And they'll come to the line and try to draw it a little bit closer on third and goal. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the boulevard. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on second down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Makes the catch. It's Morrison. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football, though.
Just keeps slinging it. Got his man quickly. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's straight. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. He's flying by and gets it on the jet sweep. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Northwestern right back to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. On target.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. With that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 35, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The running back has it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Irwin. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.